I want to welcome everybody to the first inaugural podcast of the Free Speech Forum.
Do you need help over there?
We really don't know what we're doing here tonight, but we're going to have a lot of
How can we
fun.
save America if it keeps playing?
I want to welcome everybody to the first inaugural podcast of the Free Speech Forum.
Do you need help over there? Hey, creative. Tell me how you're talking without
We
actually
really don't know what we're doing here tonight, but we're going to have a lot of
How can we
fun.
save America if it keeps playing?
I want to welcome everybody to the first.
That's why.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Are we live now?
We've been live, but Bob, you can go
That's
there.
what I thought.
That
Let me
was
go over that again.
fantastic.
I want to welcome everybody to the first ever Free Speech Forum podcast, and there's going to be many more to come. And you're in for a special treat because we really don't know what we're doing tonight. We're just going to let it happen. And we're going to introduce ourselves first. I'm Creative, but you can call me Bob. And to my left is...
Yeah, I'm John, Crude Overlord. I think what was happening there is we had the YouTube playing in the background, so like right after we recorded it, it would play again. But super excited to be here, and it's going to be just kind of us talking about how we got started tonight and how we each met each other, and we got some call-ins later. But over here on my left, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm on the forum. I'm Squanchy. I've known Crude Overlord or John here for quite a number of years, and we kind of hooked up. I don't know, about a year and a half ago. We started a web business together, and from there we wound up making the forum, and things just kind of started rolling from there.
That was great. Yeah, so I'm Jerry Bear. I live by Taco Bell.
Pull your mask up,
And
please.
sorry, and is it better now?
That's
Pull it
much
up.
better.
Oh, pull it up.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, I don't want to give you COVID, so I don't want to offend you. But yeah, so I live by Taco Bell, and also painted my grass the other day. But it's trying something new. So
Well, good for you. So,
Keep it up. Yeah.
As we go along here
Cover my nose, okay.
tonight, we hope everybody is going to have a chance to tune in. And honestly, we'd like you to think about things that you might want to see a podcast on. Would you like to see live call-ins and questions, be able to submit questions? We really are trying to make this work for our members. And, of course, we'd like to be like Joe Rogan, but we're a long way from that. But we really do want this to be the real deal.
yeah,
And so feedback tonight would be most appreciated.
definitely, yeah. And so Viking in the chat is asking if this is recorded earlier, but no, this is live right now. So
yeah, it's 6:32 p.m. in
33?
Huntsville. 6:33.
6:33 and ready for
So
blast
Jerry
off.
was COVID positive a couple days ago, so we got him wearing a mask up here to protect us.
yeah, so I try not to give anyone COVID. Don't want to offend anyone out here, so that's why I've got the mask on.
All right, so thefreespeechforum.com, how we got started. So I'd say about 95% of the people on our forum are from Rivals.com. It's a football recruiting forum. And, I've been a member of Rivals probably since 2005, and I never did any social media. I had a Facebook, never used it. I never did Twitter or anything because I would always get on the main board. And to me, the main board, the pseudo-anonymity just provided a much more enjoyable media environment for me. And I shared an account with a friend, and we shared that account for years, and, it's still active today. But, a few years ago, somebody started posting stuff from 4chan on Rivals, and I really think that I'm the one that was responsible for getting this started. It was a thread about what happened with the Las Vegas shooting, and I'm not going to go into. We'll have a mini conspiracy theory podcast, but it started up this thread of people, dance your cares away, Fraggle Rock thread. A lot of people talked about the Q posts, and it was a really fun thread to be a part of. I would always kind of, I was mainly a lurker, and I would pop in there and see what was going on. So over time, people would continue a discussion, but the discussion those guys were having in there it was really cool to follow, and it created a real neat community of people. And it was definitely centered around free thinking, and it seemed like a couple years back, it seemed like there was some censorship coming down the pipes, and so we set up a website. We got the license to the same forum software they had, and we put up a website, and it was live. It was called like lawcred.com. It was live for like a month or two, but then we shut it down because it didn't really seem like there was any point, because Rivals, everybody is still posting, going smooth. But then that brings us back about October last year. It seemed like censorship on the internet was starting to pick up, and it's really interesting how you have censorship. We've seen it on Facebook and Twitter, but it seems like it started to proliferate and spread to some of these smaller communities, because I think
Put your mask on.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, he looks so good without it.
I'll put it back on. I don't want to offend our man over here.
Thank you, Jerry.
You got to breathe, man.
So we set up another site, and we called it Cruton, kind of as a joke, recruiting, Cruton. We never intended or don't intend on being a recruiting site. We just wanted a forum because we want people to be able to communicate, without being censored. And so we put up the site. There was like 10 or 20 people that joined, and I remember early on, like Detective John Kimball and Viking, they were there early and tried to keep things going. But like January 11th or 12th, there was that mass censoring on Twitter. They killed Trump's account and other social media platforms, and that same day, or it was around that time, Rivals issued a new set of rules saying that they were going to dictate what was information and what was misinformation. They started deleting a lot of people's posts, and it kind of broke the floodgates, kind of opened, and a bunch of people joined our forum. But we put up a GoFundMe for donations. We asked for $1,000, and we got $30,000 in just a couple weeks, and we were just blown away. I mean, it's almost like I've been living in a dream since this happened. But I am going to do everything I can to take advantage of this and give everybody a platform. And I mean, like, we have a huge vision, and we are building a new internet here. But the minute I got those donations, the first person I got in touch with, so I've done some entrepreneurial things, my wife had an accounting business. We ran into the dirt. And I do real estate. I do rental properties. But I met Bob here, and I'll stop talking. But I knew Bob does branding, and I knew one of the most important things when you have a new business like that is you need a brand. And so, we talked about what we were doing. Bob's like, well, why don't we just call us thefreespeechforum.com? And we were just shocked that the domain was even available. And we went from there. But, Bob, tell us a little bit more about your background and,
Sure.
Your experience with the Free Speech Forum, how you branded us. Bob is my actual partner in the business right now. And so, Bob?
Well, first I'll talk about my brand. I've got a picture of my little puppy. I'm creative. And there's a little puppy there. He's about a month and a half old, and his name is Jack. And I thought he would be a good dichotomy because he was so sweet and warm, and I tend to be a little bit more acerbic and a bit of an asshole sometimes, but that's what free speech is all about. So that's my brand online, but a brand is so important because people have a brand is a promise. to deliver something. And people have relationship with brands, and products are made in the factory, but brands are created in the mind. And that's one thing that I was so excited about when John got in touch with me. And like he said, I was running through a bunch of name possibilities. And one of the first things you do is you look to see if there's a URL available. So I type in I started thinking about what have we got here? Well, it's free speech, and we got a forum. That's a good word. So I typed in the freespeechforum.com, and son of a gun, it was available, and I couldn't buy it fast enough. And then I bought .net, .org, .biz, and bought all around it. And for me, it was more than just another branding job because I'm so emotionally involved in this effort. I think we all are. I think everybody that's on the forum appreciates the brand and knows what it's for. And for example, our Declaration of Independence. I don't know if you've read it. I think you should. I wrote it, but it came from the heart, and it sort of set the tone for the brand for me because it says, just like in the early days of Aristotle and Plato and Socrates, that free speech debate in a live forum in Greece, and then the days of the founding of our country, and it was sincere. It goes on to say, let's bring people together and turn an argument into a discussion, and a discussion into a conversation, and then an argument into an agreement, even if we agree to disagree. And that's the true spirit of it, and we want to maintain that. And it is a place where anyone and everyone can come and express how they feel. So that's the heart of the brand. That's kind of the heart and the soul of it. And John said we want to grow the thing big. And I think we're a product, we're a brand, we're an entity that's in the right place at the right time. And I know it means a lot to everybody. So you guys want to talk a little bit about what brought you to the forum and what you like about it while you're still with us?
wrong one, but yeah, go ahead, Madison.
Yeah, so I, like I said earlier, I started with John about a year ago, maybe a year and a half. Like he said, he had an accounting business with his wife that I helped build their website for and did some digital marketing for them, not very successfully, but I managed to get them to the first page of Google with some of the SEO efforts that I made. And then that business didn't work out too well. It kind of closed down, and John got in touch with me about a month or two later, and he told me that he had this forum software, and he wanted to throw it up on a domain that he had. So he asked if I could do that, and I told him that I could give it a shot, and wasn't sure if I'd be able to, but I'd try. It turned out not to be too difficult to do, so I put the site up, and I think when we first put it up, we had like maybe 20 or 30 users, and only 2 or 3 of them actually posted or did anything on there, and it kind of started to die. And then a few months before the election, maybe a month or 2 before the election, we wound up getting like 1,000 users within 2 or 3 weeks, and I think it had to do with some of the posts that was something about the change in rules on Rivals that was going through. They were talking about how if anything was deemed unoffensive or unconstructive to the conversation, that they would censor that, which is kind of a bogus claim to make. It's a very subjective statement to make. If I don't think that fits with what's being said, then I can just say that it's not adding to the conversation if I don't like it. So a lot of people didn't seem to like that, and they came to our site, which was really exciting. And it was about that time, like John said, we put up the GoFundMe to try and start putting some stuff together and handle the traffic that was coming through, because the site that we had it on was just like it was just kind of a virtual private server. It wasn't even a dedicated server for the website, and it couldn't handle the traffic and the amount of activity that was going on the website. So we moved that, and we ran into a lot of hiccups. Spent a lot of time putting that together and trying to get that together and set everything to where users could interact with one another in a very positive way. And me and John had some discussions about how we were going to handle conversation on the website, and we both kind of agreed that free speech is very important to both of us. So regardless of what people said, it could be posted on the website. Other than some very obvious things that were, that anyone wouldn't want to bring up. So we still don't have any rules on there either, which is kind of cool.
Thank you, John.
Thank you very much for that one.
Yeah. So we didn't have any rules. We still don't have any rules on there. And we've kind of worked to grow that. And now one of the things that I'm working on is trying to put together RetardoBot. That's probably my favorite activity here recently is building a bot that can just randomly shitpost on the site.
I personally enjoy trashing RetardoBot.
It's
a lot of fun. I take out a lot of anger on it. Have you noticed?
And
picked up on that.
So the whole reason that we're building bots is, one, so we control other social media sites and other forums, but also to just kind of generate content.
Can you pull that over your nose?
Stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we're just doing this to have fun, and like our long-term goal is we want to create the singularity through the free speech forum. So we're hoping to have these bots just become like self-capable and take over the internet and AI singularity. So
sounds fantastic to me.
Yeah. So Jerry, people seem very worried about why you're wearing a mask. So
so I am very prone to COVID. I got it 3 times already, and I don't want to get it again. So pretty much I have to keep this. Is this more clear?
Yeah, that's better. Leave it off.
Okay, I'm sorry. So I just don't want to get COVID again, and I don't want to give all my, friends COVID. So I keep the mask on, except, if I'm talking, if I want to sound a little more clear, so everyone can make out the words I'm speaking. Take my mask off for that, and if I have to cough, I don't want to cough the COVID into the mask. Because,
What a guy.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Wow.
I don't want to get myself COVID because then I could die. And if
My
I die,
microphone, it has COVID.
Yeah, the microphone can get COVID. I don't want anyone else to get COVID. So that's why I keep the mask on, and that's just what it is.
Yeah, I mean, none of us are vaccinated because we're really concerned about the nanobots that are in the vaccine, and we don't want to be assimilated. So, we just are trying to protect ourselves.
You heard it here first.
The best we can. Yeah.
But just putting this out there, the main reason why I wear the mask is because there is a Taco Bell behind my house, and we can get onto this conversation in a little while whenever everyone else is ready. It is a little bit of a hard-hitting topic, but there is a Taco Bell behind my house, and
God.
I can't tell you how many people have driven through the drive-thru and they've rolled their window down and looked at me and coughed. And
they ever drive up into your yard?
You cough?
Yeah.
And want a taco?
As a matter of fact, last night there was someone that he ran out of the drive-thru into my backyard, knocking on my door, just started coughing.
What did your cat say?
My cat ran like hell. She didn't want any part of it. So that's why I keep the mask on. Other people, they're dangerous,
All right, so we got some really cool stuff coming with the forum. We actually, we just got leased out of office last week. We posted a picture of it today. We got, so we have we're about to change some stuff with the shop. We brought in a new guy that's going to help us kind of change how we're doing things with the shop and go with a more retail approach. But also something really cool Jerry's brought is the 3D printing, and we have a modeler, a CAD modeler, who's helping us create some models, and I don't want to give away any secrets yet, but we have a few models that we're about to roll out, and we'll sell them on the shop. Some really useful things that have the free speech form on it.
Yeah, and so I think another cool thing with that is it's a relatively easy way for us to give out some cool, I don't want to necessarily say prizes, but just give back for
useful
to
things.
The users. Yeah. That doesn't, isn't difficult for us, and we can just do it on a whim. We can, if we have a professional modeler, which right now we do, we can request something and get it modeled, put a logo on it, and just send it out randomly. Just people that do, the people that comment the most, that maybe get the most likes, just randomly. So
Yeah, I mean, any length, any girth, we can.
girth is the
print it.
best one, though, right?
Yeah, so
Size matters.
Size matters, yeah. So something we do plan on doing. We do plan on having some model rockets for sale, and they're going to be sized so you can actually buy a rocket motor off Amazon and stick it in there and shoot it up in the air for freedom and free speech.
Can you explain how that works?
But actually, when we
Vaseline.
when we sell them, we're gonna sell them strictly as paperweights. So what you do with it is not our responsibility.
Yes.
So they'll be paperweights.
You're going to start seeing more disclaimers on the free speech forum as
Yeah.
we get into more dangerous waters, because we can't be responsible for what our members do with the
But
stuff we sell them.
We do like sharks, so the waters, they'll get dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah, all of our money basically goes to a lawyer. So we're here. We had to clean dishes to even get this studio. So
John's not far from the truth, but I think it is important that the members know that we have one of the top intellectual property attorneys on our team, one of the top firms, Bradley Arent, in the Southeast. They're not cheap, but like John said, if we can't go first class, we're not going to go. We've got our intellectual property protected. We filed for the name, the logo, the ownership of that, and all of the other products on the forum. It's just important that as we try to bring in and grow the base and, of course, bring in investors to do important things that we need to do, people realize very quickly that we are a business, a no-nonsense corporation, really, and we're doing everything by the book, and we want people out there to realize that. We have a great time in here tonight. I'm having a blast. I look forward to getting on the forum 2 or 3 times a day. It's got its own personality that I see in there, and I love all the people I'm getting to know better, and it's just a wonderful thing. But behind the scenes, John has done a hell of a job in putting together a very strong corporate structure and getting our name in front of some important people that are going to help us really get the funds we need to take this thing national in every sense of the word.
Yeah, every time that I'm talking to John, he is always working on something with this forum. It's impressive the amount of work he's put into it.
It is.
So
I am having the time of my life, really. It's been a little tiring, a little stressful at times, but we have had some volunteers step up like you wouldn't believe, like Jerry specifically, Madison. We pay Madison, but he goes above and beyond to help us. It's like when we run into a problem we can't fix. Jack of Speed, he's our everyday IT guy, but whenever we hit a problem, we bring Madison in. Madison had a bunch of classes in the spring semester, so he's got a lot more availability now. But really quick, I would like to say that today is my mom's birthday, and I missed birthday dinner at P.F. Chang's. She understood.
Wow.
Wow, see, I didn't know that.
She wanted to go to Taco Bell, but she heard you live next door, so they picked P.F. Chang's.
I mean, I do have COVID, so I can understand why she wouldn't want to go.
Yeah.
Because I visit Taco Bell 3 or 4 times a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then midnight snack.
You
So-
help them prepare food too, don't you?
Yeah, no,
thought
and
so. Food prep.
I prep the food too when I have COVID. When I don't have COVID, I normally stay home because I need to, make sure I get COVID somehow.
Real smart, dude. So it's my mom's birthday. I love my mom. Sorry I missed birthday dinner. Happy birthday. I want to go ahead and give a shout out to the leadership team at the Free Speech Forum, because really I'm just a conduit for my daughters, Hadley and Hannah. They run everything. They show up with me to business meetings, they roll with me on the weekend.
Help set up the banner, the Free Speech Forum banner.
They help set up the banner. They come to work with me. That's the only way I've been able to make this work, but we've had such a blast. My girls are 5 years old, about to be 6, and in order for me to keep pushing this, but still stick with my family, my kids are with me all the time. They're only not here with me tonight because it's my mom's birthday at P.F. Chang's. I also want to say thanks to my wife, Rachel. She
I
is.
believe she's actually watching the stream right now.
Yep, she is.
Oh.
Yeah, she said you're hot.
Boy, did you pull
I
a good one there,
dodged the
John.
bullet by giving her a shout out. So, Rachel, thank you so much for what you do at home. Because you work so hard at home taking care of the kids, it allows me to do what I do. And we've talked a lot of kind of
She
serious
said, and
I don't know. I love you.
That's always a good thing to say to your
littering
wife.
and littering and littering and.
This was not very well rehearsed, John.
No, we didn't rehearse at all. But
That's obvious, isn't it? Come on.
our intro is gonna. Hopefully, we get on the Fell Army or whatever. Because,
That was good.
so we got about 5 minutes, and we have a few phone calls lined up tonight. Do we want to preview them or just kind of let them come as they come and
I don't
surprise
know.
people?
I want to throw something out there if somebody wants to reply to it. I've never really been active on a thread board or forum, anything at all, to tell you the truth. But with this, I'm a member of it, and it's become a part of my life. So I think about it. I get up in the morning, I have a couple of cups of coffee, and first thing I do now is I check the forum, and I see what kind of threads are going. And then there's that midday check, and I found too, if I get pissed or something, I can vent on the forum. I'll go in there and make a nasty ass, start a badass thread to see what's going to come of it, and just it's so much fun to see the feedback. Do you guys? I mean, I kind of see it as a living entity. Now it's a friend I didn't have. Does that make sense? Do you know what I'm talking about, Jer?
Yeah, no, I do like it when you do that because that means I can go in there and give you an angry face, and that seriously is one of the most. It completes me. So
Hey,
it's like a puzzle, and there's that one missing piece, and I want to go onto Creative's post, and I just want to put an angry on there.
I want to say you are the master with the gifts. Those are my favorite thing on the whole damn forum.
No, that's not
Those
Jerry.
gifts are not
that's our
me.
boy Justin.
So I don't
That's
know.
America first.
Oh, he does all of them. I thought
But I
you did them
appreciate.
too.
Well, but
Overlord,
thank you. I
yeah.
will take credit for that. I haven't made a single gift, but I appreciate
Well,
it.
America first. I salute you.
Yeah, he's been a big
Those
help.
are awesome. Is he calling in?
No, he's not calling in tonight.
We need to do a show just on him.
We'll get him. He has been a tremendous help to us in lots of ways. Him and also Chris Farley. But you know, we might have a call coming in from him. We'll see. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So any last thoughts? So we got a phone call in about 3 minutes.
Who's going to be on that phone call, John?
Well, I'll tell you what I can plug. Don't miss our Memorial Day presentation. We've worked extremely hard on it. I think it's absolutely national quality. I get goosebumps when I watch it. I'm not kidding. It's got great footage. It covers all of the armed conflicts where we've got veterans that are obviously passed and those that are with us. That one line we came across, like, all gave some, but some gave all. And man, I heard that one time and it just stuck with me like glue. But I think we've worked hard on it. We've invested a lot in it. It's the kind of thing where our money goes, but we think it's something that's going to just maybe go viral. We're going to put it on YouTube, and it's outstanding. So please try to give it a view and give us some feedback too.
Yeah, we'll be rolling out a few things for Memorial Day, Memorial Weekend, but we've been pretty serious a lot in our discussion, but we also like having a lot of fun, and to me, talking about the forum, like the forum is just a place for me to go goof off and kind of relax. But we have a lot of vets on our forum, and that's super cool, and we just really, it's really interesting what's going on in this country and the lack of respect for certain institutions and what's going on. But we have become the counterculture by just trying to stick up for American values. It's like a bizarro world to be in right now.
Boy, no shit.
But it's, as bizarro as it is, it's actually a lot of fun. It's amusing because, I've just had a lot of fun with it. And
So one thing that I do want to say is Jack in the chat is asking about call-ins. So call-ins for at least tonight, we have some pre-planned already. I don't know if we're going to do call-ins every week. I don't think we know. But for the most part, I think call-ins are a lot of times going to be pre-planned, and then sometimes if we're going to do live call-ins that are not planned, we will specify beforehand.
Well, we got to get that 15-second delay set up first.
Yeah,
'cause you
yeah.
never know
yes.
who's going to get in on it.
So real quick before we make the first call, I'm not going to say who wants me to say this, but somebody told me to tell TJ Hall that he's a pussy. So we'll figure out. We'll get into the details.
Here we go.
We'll get into the details of that
Someone
later.
fired the first shot.
We're getting
it
into,
wasn't me.
we're getting
I'm
into
just-
that.
I'm
that-
I want to hear about Taco
Scary
Bell.
water.
That's
Don't
what I
shoot
wanna
the
hear about.
messenger. So
we'll hear about that.
So I'm about to give a call to. I don't know if he wants to get, but Shake Weight. Shake Weight started the Discord. The phone is ringing right now. Hopefully he answers.
I wonder if he's watching the stream.
After watching this, he's
Yo.
probably...
Hey Rob, how's it going, man?
Going good. How are you?
Good. Yeah, I actually intended not to say your name, but then I said your name, so so we were gonna stick
That's
with
okay.
Shake.
It's okay to screw up on the first show.
Yeah, man. And I was gonna let you. Try and keep your anonymity if you wanted to, but then I just said something. So,
Free speech.
so this is
There you go.
So this is Shake Weight here, and he's done something similar to us. He started up a Discord chat room, and before we kind of talk about what they got going on the Discord, they call it the board. Rob, I was thinking about buying a Hyundai. So do you know anything about Hyundais?
Oh my God, is that troll actually on this podcast, or is he just giving y'all some inside intel there?
So what can you tell us? I mean, have you ever owned a Hyundai?
No, but I guess the joke is about, I don't know, maybe like 19 years ago, I was married to a different woman.
Okay.
What's
And
good?
she was in. I hadn't bought her a new car in our entire marriage because I had this feeling that it wasn't going to last very long, so I was trying to hold out as long as I could. So she kind of put the squeeze on me, and so I was trying to go as cheap as possible. So we went from Kia to Hyundai, but she ended up getting an Acura.
Oh man!
The funny thing is, she actually left me 6 months later. So.
And you took the car, right?
You traded it in for a Yugo, didn't you?
No, I
Three
did not.
cylinders.
She kept the car. I kept paying for it. So.
Oh man,
Well, what a gentleman.
What a deal.
You really missed out, man, because
I did.
Jared Bear here, he bought a Sonata, 2020 Sonata Limited, and
Yep.
Now, which one is Jer Bear?
he's over here on the left. He took off
Yeah.
his mask.
This
Very
one right here,
disrespectful.
He used to have COVID, but he just got over it.
Yeah, I got COVID 3 times.
I'm a little
He
triggered.
looks like
you're
a
not wearing
Sonata
that
guy.
mask.
Yeah,
Is it electric?
No, I do. Okay, that was a little offensive. I'm gonna be honest. I do love my Sonata. However, I'm a little more of a German guy.
He needs to sell this
kinda-
Sonata, doesn't he?
Yeah. So
Kinda Nazi.
back in to Alexi.
No,
Nazi.
Nazi.
Oh no. So yeah, last year in March, I got hit in my BMW Z4, and my favorite car, first car. Didn't sell it because I love that car to death, but it wasn't really drivable. So I've been hit in that car. I think probably 4 or 5 times now. For the longest time, I've been wanting to get a new car.
How many of those were your fault?
None of them.
Okay.
Well,
No, actually-
it's German made. We're Americans. We hate Germans. So
They know how to engineer shit. Watch out.
No, they don't. They know how to trial and error. So yeah, when I got hit, I figured, let me just get a new car because I needed something that was a little more daily drivable. So I started doing some looking, and ended up, long story short, I ended up getting the 2020 Hyundai Sonata Limited package. It has, in my opinion, all of the technology features that a German car would have, a BMW, a Mercedes that is
All right, we know
not German.
We
so.
know you can talk about Hyundai forever, but Jerry's the cool guy at work. But so he actually convinced me to buy a Hyundai Sonata too. Or I don't know if he convinced me, but I drive a Hyundai Sonata because of Jerry. But it's a nice car. But Rob,
we're cold now.
So tell us a little bit about the Discord. Sorry for taking up your airtime.
Well, the Discord started. Shoot, when was that? That was at the end of December, I guess, right before Christmas time. back when someone made a long thread about the Texas steak eating challenge, that restaurant in Texas. And so I posted, I guess it coincided along with people getting fed up with new moderation, wanting to jump ship, do something else. But I started it up simply as a way for people to get alerted when a new competitor hit the table for that staking competition. So, after I'd say 2 or 3 days, people would trickle in there just to watch the alerts. And then I don't remember exactly what happened, but there was a mass locking or max banning of a bunch of posters one night. And then all of a sudden we had hundreds upon hundreds of new users sign up within a matter of 24, 48 hours. And on top of that, you had the bowl games, and we hit some of the big New Year's Six bowls, and the channel exploded when we had live channels for the games. And that's kind of where the board really excels and is different from any other kind of forum, in that when we had these live games like the National Championship game, the Super Bowl, you had so much interaction, and you had to wait for a post on a forum to respond.
Yep.
And it was really cool. And we've taken that. We've done some different things. One of our admins is a pretty popular main border cat raper.
Oh yeah, cat raper. He rapes cats. Yeah.
Yeah. He has a nice little feud with Sean. And one of our highlights we've had the last couple of months, about a dozen of us all got on a live channel where you can actually talk to each other. And we got to listen to Sean and Cat Raper interact, and that was fun. So, we have stuff like that happen, and but I'm telling you, the live games, the live events is where it really sticks out. We've expanded to some different things. Like we got some guys that are really good with stonk picking.
Stonks.
And there's some educational videos in there, and some picks, some crypto stuff. Of course, all the sporting stuff. The Not Safe for Work channel is really popular.
I wonder why.
So it's just kind of grown into
quality content. That's why.
Really big.
Yeah, so I really had a lot of fun during March Madness on there, and it was fun up until Alabama lost, and then I didn't care anymore.
That's tough.
Sad.
That's the only team.
Yeah,
that
that sucks. That sucks. But it's great that we're finally good in basketball.
Yep.
And we just ripped Tennessee's hearts out in baseball, so that was funny. But it's nice to be a Bama fan right now.
Yeah. So are you willing to talk about llamas and llama photographers tonight, or is that off the?
No, I don't give a shit.
Cool, man. Let's hear it. I mean, I've heard there's some big llama photography going on.
Yeah, so that was, and I'll probably get banned for this, but we have some insiders, some investigators, I guess, but they found out who the actual Gen Mod is, and turns out he's quite the philanthropist photographer. So, he likes unique animals, I guess. Mm-hmm. So anyway, some of the guys posted some intel and info on the Discord, and we discussed about how we were going to go about doing that. And one of the guys, I think Stephen Avery, was the guy that actually posted the thread on the main board, and it got a lot of attention. And that's where I'd say just about all of our users got banned from the board, permabanned. I mean, there's no coming back from that. But we gained some more users from that.
It's so weird that they just banned everybody that posted in the channel. And you know what's so weird to me is, like, how is your account and my account still not banned on Rivals? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
they're
I
afraid
posted
of
that
you.
thread. I don't know. I posted in the thread, but I'm still on there. So
yeah.
And you run the Discord?
I've got a couple accounts over on Rivals. I'm not gonna say which ones they are, but it is a little bit bizarro world. I don't really get on there much anymore. But
you better not. Free speech for them.
Yeah, I mean, I did always enjoy the main board. The main board was so much fun, and there's been so many fun personalities come through over the years and so much fun stuff. But what I feel like that is really cool is a lot of that feel has transitioned over to the Discord and over to the Free Speech Forum, and I feel like both of these platforms kind of like they mesh together pretty well. And like when the live events are going on, Discord's a great place to be. And I'm telling you, if you're not a contributing member of the Discord, you get to be a non-poor. And if you're not a non-poor, you need to do something about your life and go sign up for the Discord and prove you're not poor. So I'm not poor. And I really enjoy, Gavin seems to work super hard over there, and I really like the people watching stuff y'all have going on. I need to remember to get more involved because I love just people watching.
Go up to Walmart,
we've had some guys connect through the server, and of course they kind of post their weekend trips. I think there's some homosexual tendencies with some of our guys, but that's
nothing
fine.
Wrong with that. Nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong with that. Some cool stuff going down. We got a couple of guys that probably post a couple hundred times a day that make up a bulk of the main channel, which is Shake Shanty. But that just kind of tells you what kind of lonely lives we live over here. But
I know we all think we're super cool, but we're just like talking about how cool we are posting on the internet. We know we're not cool.
Yeah, exactly. No, we're all cool internet guys,
Yeah.
But It's been great how our both platforms tie in together. With the Free Speech forum, y'all have the standard forum like with the Rivals main board, but a lot of the guys that carried over there, and it's kind of like the old board used to be. And then with the Discord, you have it's just instant interaction. And like I said, when you have live events go on, it's really cool to be able to interact instantly like we have. So we're excited. I hate that it didn't start till the end of football season because that's where the meat of everything is. But we're excited once the new season starts, what's going to happen, and hopefully we'll get even more users from there. But
at least y'all.
Gavin wanted me to mention that y'all need to buy more SOS. So one thing he put.
I noticed that. Yeah, I did my stonks buying back 2020, like March of 2020, and I cleaned up pretty good. I've been staying out of it lately, but I do see the SOS. That's like some kind of Bitcoin mining company, right?
I've heard about that.
Yeah,
they like mining.
I have no idea who it is. But
so everybody, I am not investment advisor or whatever. I'm not giving investment advice, but buy SOS.
I was.
And if you guys are ever in town around Huntsville, hit us up. And it's been really cool getting to know people, and it's cool. I feel like we're going to continue to kind of get to know each other and do some cool things together and laugh together and troll people together.
Yeah.
So a bright future or sad future ahead, however you want to look at that.
It's probably sad.
But man, so you got anything else, Shake, or you
Well, no, I'd invite anyone to check out the Discord. Any of the guys that are on the Free Speech Forum that haven't checked it out, come over and check out, what we have to offer. It can be for us older guys, it can be kind of difficult at first, I guess, or kind of confusing because it's, this techie, millennial type technology really can get frustrating, but once you figure it out, you can kind of work it how you want. You can silence certain channels, or you can mute or kind of just kind of close certain channels. But there's just so many different things you can look at and interact with that you really should check it out. And if nothing else, like for example, right now we just put up a severe weather and a hurricane season.
Oh channel, that's been great. I don't know how to say his name, Sir Rufio Punk or whatever.
Yeah, I do want to thank those guys, the admin that have worked so hard. Jiro, Rufio, Blun, Cat Raper, Gavin,
Cards.
and then Cards, of course. They're all great guys, and they've done an excellent job with the content. And we haven't had any real blow-ups or real idiots kind of, go loose on it. But it's been great. It's, again, it started as an alert for people eating massive steaks.
Yeah.
So usually you don't see that until you go to Pornhub, but
It's a healthy start.
yeah, it turned into something pretty cool. So I look forward to what it's going to do this year in the fall, and how we can interact together with the Free Speech Forum.
Well, thanks for calling in, man. And stay tuned, because I think the next guy might refute some of your claims you made. So
Okay.
so
Can't wait to hear it.
all right, man. See you around.
See you later, man.
All right, thanks.
That's what free speech is all about.
I wanted to get
Eating
into
steaks,
I wanted
yeah.
to get into a little bit about what happened with Sean and Cat Reaper.
Yeah. I'm sure that we could probably have an entire
I know,
show
right?
about
Because
that
that is some.
I want to get in a call.
man.
Joel's. It's been super cool getting to know Cat Reaper and some other people. He's really connected some people. It's really neat.
So who's next, John?
So next is the NJ Knoll. How's it going, man?
Hey guys, how are you?
We're good.
Good. Listen, happy to partake.
Yeah. So are you saying that wasn't a troll that Shake was talking about?
You know what? It just goes back that long, but I mean, a troll. No, but listen, I think he took the lesser option of the two, so good for him. Kudos.
Yeah. So
Hey,
this.
so listen,
Go
I'm
ahead.
looking at you online. You look like a more fit version of Bud Elliott, who's I guess on 247 now.
Did you say more fit?
You look like a more fit version of Bud, who actually is a good friend.
Go
of
ahead
mine.
and stand up and show the camera everything.
It must be like good shadows or something, because I'm dad bod all the way. Wow,
Wow.
He's
Wow.
huge. He's huge. He's
I'm an
super
absolute
size.
unit, if you may. But
This is TV mature, man. This is TV mature.
that's right. Yeah, my wife loves it. So
Hey, but listen, just to kick it off, I want to say congratulations to you guys. I think, what you're doing in this environment to give people an opportunity, and the same thing for Shake. I think both of you guys are really doing something great, and for all the listeners, people tuning in, it's a great opportunity to really put a little financial commitment behind you guys, even as you touch your chest. Maybe they'll get a little more, but it's a great opportunity for folks to maybe commit a little finance to you guys to continue such a great thing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So yeah, if anybody missed, this is the NJ Knoll, and he's been a great poster on our forum since
Absolutely.
the beginning. And
Talks a lot about my lawn.
yeah, and he's got a really nice yard, and something cool about it is he's got an arbor made by Arby helped him build. So tell us a little bit about that, and about your yard expertise. I noticed you started the master yard thread back in the day. So
I did for you guys, but it was interesting when my wife and I built the arbor. I've done a lot of things, but those kind of projects were out of my realm, and so I went to Arby, and he was really instrumental in helping us, and it just came out fantastic. And so I said, you know what, great memories for him and his wife, and what he contributed, and it's sad what happened, but you know what, it's that little memory of him saying, hey, cut it like this, use the dado bit, do that, that when I look at it even 5 years later, and he's not here, it's pretty cool that, that I get to look at that.
yeah, so for those that don't know, Arby, he was a poster on the main board. I mean, he was probably everybody's favorite poster, so down to earth. He would always post these YouTube videos, hitting crazy golf balls, doing all kinds of fun stuff. But I mean, it was just good, clean living. And, he'd always have a possum in his garage or something. And, his life kind of came to a tragic end, but it's really interesting how much he impacted everybody on the main board, people that posted regular and the lurkers, and people have really rallied around, and just so much respect for him and his family. And I think it's what led to a lot of this community coming together, Cat Reaper connecting with other people, and it's really brought people together, what happened there. So
Well, I think if Arby saw that dude's lawn, he'd take his flamethrower and he'd totally burn it. I mean, if this guy isn't spray painting it green, I don't know what to tell you.
it's a complete disrespect. Yeah. So what do you have to say
All
about
right, well,
that?
listen.
Oh, go ahead.
I was trying to line up a surprise visitor tonight. He decided to ghost me, and now his number's going to be embedded in a click form in India.
Okay,
But,
yeah, good.
I have a second surprise visitor. I'm actually here hanging out with my wife,
Okay,
who's
cool.
my right hand, and she's pretty off the chart, so I'm going to make her say hi. Baby girl, say hello.
You did not.
I sure
Oh, you got her. You're in trouble.
Oh, that's not nice.
So we...
Hi, gentlemen. Congratulations on the new platform. I'm looking at it online and lots of pictures in the background, the trees. I wish I could see a lady there who I was next with. How about 3 more women on the show?
Oh, boy.
Well, you sounded really excited and nice, but you might have to translate for us, James, because we couldn't get it all completely. We couldn't hear it completely.
My wife said that we should put more porn pictures up on the website.
Oh, good. Yeah,
okay.
I mean, yeah. My wife was super disappointed when we when we made the not safe for work section.
Modified
private.
it.
Yeah,
Hit it a little bit.
It's just we're trying. We want people to be able to get on our forum at work at least temporarily until we're labeled as extremists.
Probably need to put my yard on the not safe for work Discord.
Yeah.
It was an ice
Yeah, in your
cream
car.
porn. I think you walked porn.
So can I get a little bit of advice on my yard, please?
Burn it.
True Green,
Yeah,
2020.
that's the way to go. But you know what? I think that some of the dudes that are out there offer a lot of really good content, and I think looking forward to what you guys can offer is really something special, because I think the main board is just, there isn't much time left for it, but I hope a lot of the folks there find their way over here to you guys.
Yeah, man. And Jerry really
Yes.
needs some
Yeah,
tips. With his yard,
I need
so-
some tips for my yard. It's a little brown and crusty right now, right?
I think you should get some of the Mexicans next door, offer them like a free chalupa and let them take care of your yard.
So there's only about 5 of them there every day, and they're usually gone before I wake up. So that's probably going to be off the table. But I need any other advice is probably good. So
Hey, man, where are you guys? You're in Alabama, right?
Huntsville, yeah.
You
Rocket
guys
City.
down in Huntsville.
North.
Like,
Alabama.
oh, wow. my wife said, get some of the rejected Alabama football players to come over there. Florida State will take them.
yeah, so there's a bunch of weeds in there right now, and actually all that brown crusty grass is actually from where I took my string trimmer, and I just left for a while, so I didn't want the HOA to kill me, so I took the string trimmer and I basically dug the weeds out with the string trimmer, and then everything else around it got all brown, and I need to kind of bring the grass back. So
Spray paint. Spray paint.
do they make large industrial yard-sized cans of spray
Outdoor
paint?
latex green.
Just paint it on with a brush.
You even have the courage. Listen, good for you. You even have the courage to post a picture of that. Good for you.
Okay, I'm a little offended on that, but it's okay.
So
That's
good-
all right. But anyway, we'll keep posting pictures of the beach. My wife and I.
Yeah,
like
man.
to
What's
spend a lot of time
your
down
story
Florida.
like? Do you have a place down there? Do you just like traveling down there a lot?
Well, we travel a lot. My wife's a Tampa girl via England, and I'm up here in liberal New York, right next to Manhattan. And we're down there pretty much, a good part of the year in the winter. And we're beach folks, and we just love it, man. Ron DeSantis has got a good thing going.
Yeah.
You got that right.
So is that you and your avatar?
The one and only.
Oh man, I look at that and I just think you may not like it, but that is what peak male performance looks like. I mean, impressive.
All right, so here's a funny tidbit. In 1992, I tried to walk on to play corner at Florida State.
Okay.
So, listen, I kid you not. Mickey Andrews, they were doing gassers. They were doing 16 100-yard gassers. I did 6 or 7. I thought my heart was going to explode. He said, "Come over to the bush up." I mean, and that was the end of it. But you know what? I tell the guys, I know one of the dudes is coaching here, and that's great that he's changing people's lives. But you know what? I tell the kids to go out and, find their dreams and try and do some things and just make it happen, because, the world's a big place and you get a lot of turns and a lot of fun people you get to meet,
Right on.
But
Well, all right.
who's the dude in the white shirt? He looks a little uptight there.
Who's the?
Oh, no, man.
Squanchy.
Hey, come on. Hey, come on
He's
now.
scared
He's
my
drunk
mask
out
is
of his
not on.
mind.
So
Give him a break.
What do you have to say for yourself?
He's stoned.
I guess I'm just an asshole, man.
You're a stoner, dude.
I gotta lighten up.
Quit smoking so much hash.
He's not talking because my mask is off. He doesn't want his mouth to be. If his mouth opens and he breathes in my COVID, it's the end.
I don't want to get COVID, man. So I'm holding my breath.
The COVID, did you get the vaccine? Are you an anti-vaxxer? Did you get the vaccine? Did you pass?
They've got microchips in them, man. So, I'm not
Better
down with
than me.
that.
Bots.
Me
Yeah.
neither.
Nanobots.
No way.
I don't want to be installed with them bots.
Yeah, it like destroys part of your brain.
Yep.
Yeah.
Causes you to get tracked by the government.
We're not getting that.
All right, now that I killed your ratings to the absolute lowest they can go.
They're the highest. They're the highest.
They're peaking right now, man.
Thank you.
Since you came on, you shot us up. We're doing
Have
good.
no sin. Ask for money. Everyone's got to donate to these guys. These guys do a great job. They're following their passion. This is a great model. You know, these guys are really good guys. You know what? 25, 50 bucks, 100 bucks, whatever you can do. Throw money at them. Keep throwing it at them. This is what it's about. Have a great time and do it. And just, you know, we all got to pitch in to make sure people like this get an opportunity to go forward.
Amen.
Thank you
You're
very
on,
much,
right on.
James.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
All in Bitcoin.
Thank you.
Yeah, and listen, Dad's a motherfucker because he ghosted me, but that's another story.
Yeah. We'll have to get to the bottom of that.
Well, I got payback for him. I kid you not, his number went to an Indian click.
Well, you have a great night, man. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Thank you.
supporting us, being such a great member on the forum. Keep the pictures coming. You know, give us some tips on how to achieve peak physical condition and
How to maintain our yard.
yeah,
Steroids.
we need help.
Answer both of
we
them.
need all the help we can get from people like you.
You got
Listen,
that.
real quick, I promised Nate my homemade grappa because he's a Sicilian guy and so am I. But I'll send you guys some of the grappa. I tell you what, it's still like 160 proof. I
Oh
don't
man,
even do stuff like that in Alabama.
we'll have to get Jerry on that real quick.
Oh, okay. Hey, it
Moonshine?
sounds like on one of the podcasts.
No, on the sauce.
Okay.
I'll send it down and we'll get pictures of you guys doing shots.
That's what I'm saying. On one of the podcasts.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It
Jerry will
could
get
be an
smashed while
it could
he's
be an
chilling.
embarrassing night for Jer Bear. That's for sure.
I
I
don't-
mean, I don't know how much more embarrassing it could get.
Hold on.
Have you seen what he's
Excuse me?
driving?
No.
There's only one way to go but up for him, so it's not like...
That's right. Yeah, when you hit rock bottom, there's nowhere left to
I'm
go.
plugging my ears right now.
Especially after that one. Holy Christ. Anyway, guys, good luck. Great talking to you.
See ya.
you.
See you,
Take
James.
care. Great call.
Oh, Jerry. So
call.
one of the free speech forum video, we posted some random videos, and one of the free speech forum YouTube videos. It's 3D printing, and you know my girls are talking about stickers, but we scanned the camera, and Jerry's there because he's helping me fix my printer. But one of the comments said like, "Whoa, man, that's a nerdy
That is
looking
the
dude."
nerdiest dude I've ever seen
And
in my life.
he's like, that's a nerdy dude. But also said, like, I'm jealous. So see if y'all can find that comment. It's pretty funny. So
Let me see if I can actually pull it up right now.
we've been giving Jerry a.
Yeah, so I had gone over to your house to help you get that printer set up.
I don't
that's
think you're
the
nerdy
thanks you
though,
get.
man. I mean, I think you're beautiful.
You
so.
get trashed.
Well, I am.
You're a big help to me, and you're a big help to the forum. You know, another guy that's been super helpful is B. Lotta Brooks. Brooks and Jerry have some really cool stuff to roll out with the news site coming up. They've been working super hard in the background, and we've just had people like step up and volunteer and just put in hours and hours over the week. You know, just to help us out because they like what we got going on, but we're having a lot of fun. It's been this real big creative environment.
Now you're talking.
Creative.com
You got
with
it.
an 8 in it.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
so B. Lotta, you guys probably see him around a little bit. He mainly ran the news, and so the news was a spot where people could come in and post their own articles. They could write them, and it was very professionally written. Whatever you wanted to write about. So any of you guys listening right now could come write an article, post it. But the problem, the news, it was hosted off of the freespeechforum.com, and it was a little bit difficult to comment on and to react to. So we're actually migrating that over to the freespeechforum.com, and the framework is mostly set up. It just basically needs to go live. So basically, the way it's going to work is anyone that wants to write an article can go write an article, and we prefer everything to be professionally written. It's going to be moderated in a sense that we have to approve it. So you can write whatever you want, but whenever you post it, it's not going to go live immediately. So if there is any kind of a grammar mistake or some kind of tweaking that needs to go just to make it just
Grammar mistake.
Censorship.
Come on, man.
I smell a rat.
The thing is, we want to we don't want to censor what people want to say, but we want
Be professional.
Yeah, we want to be professional
Because we are going to be the news. I mean, like, people are going to come to us for the news.
Yeah, so we want to be professional and only limit per week, maybe 5 or 6 or 7 news articles that are really well written, so people don't get clogged. So now,
if you post something about Taco Bell, it's probably not going to make it.
well,
right?
no, honestly, not even. We don't want to block what people have to say. If it is a professionally written news article, it could be whatever.
So let me get our next caller in. This is another guy who's been super helpful to us, Chris Farley, and he's contributed some articles to us. And he might be able to give some feedback on.
Chad seems to think you'd be a great country singer. Yeah,
There's the thought.
Yeah, do a great job at it, man.
And here we go.
How's it going, man? Chris Farley, live on the air. You got applause.
Look at that.
So I think this is news to a lot of people, but we've been working on overhauling.
Hey, can you hear me okay, or do I need to put it on?
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, we hear you good. So, we've been working on overhauling the news stuff. A lot of the reason we did the news site the way we did at the beginning was so we could just prove that we could set up our own server. But we have a new news site we're rolling out where it's going to be integrated in. But, you've helped us a lot posting articles and stuff, man. I know you've been in English class and, been in the Young Republicans Club. So what's been going on at South Alabama?
Well, let me tell you, brother. First of all, I'm a 36-year-old freshman in college.
Nice.
So,
Cool.
I'm dealing with. First of all, I'm dealing with my classmates who are young pups who haven't really, been there, done that, so to speak. And then I'm also dealing with the other side, which is the administration and faculty. And that's a ordeal in itself. But long story short, I ended up disagreeing with my English teacher at the beginning of the course, and we ended up agreeing and becoming kind of e-friends at the end of the day.
Cool.
At the end of the course.
He's gone.
Technical difficulty beyond our control. Crude Overlord?
Well, he's still showing up here. Did you accidentally hit the mute button on your phone?
Earth to
No, I'm
Robert.
there.
There
Yep.
you go.
You're back.
All right. Where'd you lose me?
When you were cussing.
So yeah. So you and your English professor kind of became e-friends at the end, and that's kind of cool, because to some degree that's what we're going for here at the Free Speech Forum. People that disagree
can butt heads but still be friends.
Can butt heads and call each
There we
other
go.
names, the worst names imaginable, but still be friends at the end of the day.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's this is Free Speech Forum, so I can say whatever I want. But he's a black gay liberal, and I'm a white, straight male conservative.
Privilege, too.
And privilege too.
The exact opposite of each other.
I'm guilty by association. So, anyways, we came to understand one another and figure some things out and respect one another now. So, yeah, I think that's exactly what our forum is supposed to be about.
Yeah, man.
That's right on it.
So you've been in the Young Republicans Club and trying to help. Is that what it is?
Yeah. So,
And you've been trying to help straighten some of those guys out. I mean, just give them a dose of reality, right?
well, yeah. I mean, I've been trying to red pill, everybody for months now. But I figured. So, what the hell? I joined the College Republicans of South Alabama.
figured, hell, that's the closest I'm going to get to, like-minded people. And turns out I was totally wrong. And
Hey, Robert,
so,
have you joined a frat? Are you a frat guy?
man, like I said, I'm a 36-year-old married man.
Good luck with that.
Nothing's
But
stopping you.
I was part of the greatest fraternity of all time, which is the Airborne Infantry.
Awesome.
There you go,
Yeah,
man. Right on.
So y'all
Okay.
got in a little discussion about like vaccines or something. You sent me a picture of something funny.
I want to know what the disagreement was about. I'm concerned.
Yeah. So basically, I sent a video, a tweet that I got off of the forum actually, and I got it from Dancing with Care, or the Dancing and Fraggle Rock thread, and it was a tweet that had a video of a Canadian basically saying that they're getting shut down and whatnot, and so I can't remember the context of it all, but I sent it anyways. I sent it to my Republicans group, and they had a fucking fit.
Calling you a conspiracy theorist or something?
Yeah. They called me a conspiracy theorist. They said, what happens? That's Canada. This is the United States. Yada yada yada. And it just it escalated, and I basically got a handful of dudes and girls on my side, and we all quit the little group.
Oh man, that's good to hear.
Anarchy.
This is what it's about. I
That's
mean,
fantastic.
put.
Well, no. What I'm saying is we did exactly what y'all did. We quit the little group, and then I started my own group.
Whoa, man, that's cool.
Started the South Alabama Patriots Club.
Can we join,
And-
or do you have to be a student?
Well, I mean, I think it'd be preferable if you were a student, but
Yeah.
I mean, you can join the lurking capabilities.
Yeah.
But no, we got about 8 or 9 of us right now, and we just share memes and tweets and gifs and things that are real. And
Cool.
they basically shunned me and said that your views are not welcome here, and you're a conspiracy theorist and all this crap, and I called them all rhinos in the making, and got the fuck out of there. So there's that.
Good for you.
But that was the old club, right? The new club's still going strong.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
New club's going.
So hopefully they're all on the freespeechforum.com.
You'll shut
right?
you'll shut the old club down, Robert, if you keep it going, man.
Well, look,
Grow
man,
it.
I got about 8 or 9 of them off the old club, and also I plugged the Free Speech Forum website in there 3 times.
All right, yeah.
There you go.
You'll have to drop this podcast in there for
So,
them too.
so what was the tweet though that you shared that was going on in Canada?
It was like I think it was vaccine.
yeah, well,
related.
was it? What was going on in it?
Bro, I'm drunk.
We'll deal with that. So
It wasn't that preacher cussing, telling the cops to get the hell out of the
No,
church.
that was a cool
it?
video,
Oh,
yeah.
that was awesome.
Yeah, there's some good videos on there, man.
That was a good video.
So and
I
then
think
you've been having a lot of you've been
had
getting in.
something to do with
Sorry, I keep stepping on you, man. But I know you've been trying to help the neighbors out. Give them a dose of reality too, and you're probably like everybody's favorite neighbor, right?
Yeah, I'm absolutely the neighborhood favorite. Hold on a second.
Taking another shot.
This is definitely
Oh.
another shot.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Put the IV.
anyways, yeah, I'm the neighborhood favorite.
Yeah.
Do you give alcohol to kids?
That'll do it.
No. But on Halloween, I dressed up as a really scary figure and tried to give out candy, and nobody would come get it from me.
Oh,
Do you do it from a white van?
That's not nice.
That has something to do with it.
Yeah, I had a white van with
Yeah.
blacked out windows.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
would probably go to it if it was those king size bars. I'll do anything for a king size
it's worth
bar.
the risk. Yeah, it's worth.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
So, anything at this point.
So didn't you
No,
didn't you deliver some mail or something?
Yeah. So okay. So I put it out on Dancing and Fraggle Rock thread. I put it out a while back, probably about a month ago.
So
That
what
I
was
getting-
what was on the piece of paper you put out?
Yeah, I was getting some stickers and some business cards made. The business card idea came from myself when I suggested that y'all had a free speech forum business card.
Yep.
And so we did that, and I went to Vistaprint and made those. And then I decided, okay, I'm going to do something else with this. So I go to Vistaprint and I make these special cards that basically are, they tell you that you should not be vaccinated.
Nanobots,
if you do,
dude.
It's worth it.
if you do, you're going to go to a concentration camp.
It could be true. Who knows?
And so the other side was the I don't know what you call it.
It was the NPCs. It was a bunch of the NPC memes.
God, I love that meme.
Yeah.
I love that meme so much.
The NPC on the back of it. And so I basically over the course of 2 mornings, I walked my dog after I dropped the kids off at school, and I put these cards in everybody's mailbox.
That's a federal offense.
Yeah, you should stick it to their. You should stick it to their front door next
The
time.
men in black know where you live, Robert. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Mailman for a day.
But he was delivering the cold hard truth.
Well, no, first of all, I have two rebuttals to that. First of all, I remember when I was a kid, that we would put our birthday invitations in other kids' mailbox. Okay, but was that a federal offense when I was 6?
No,
I don't think.
underage.
No, I'm just delivering the truth. Number 2,
Right.
I'm a truth bomber.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I wanted to troll these people, and apparently got a couple bites, and ended up on the Facebook neighborhood page.
Way to go, man.
Was it good?
Yeah, that's the question right there.
Next time,
Were they happy with you?
Well, no, they weren't happy.
So for anybody listening, please take notes. This is how you save America. You need to get out here
One mailbox at a time.
and ruffle people's feathers, and
Get on the Facebook page. That's how you do it. When they take a picture, put it on the Facebook page, everyone sees it twice.
Yeah. So way to go for leading by example, man.
Yeah. That's not the only time that I got ridiculed on Facebook by this neighborhood.
Yeah. So you pissed him off recently by moving a bunch of dirt too, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw that. So you moved dirt into someone's backyard.
Put in an airstrip.
No. So what happened was, as you guys know, I've been working on my landscaping stuff, and had a lot of dirt. I rented a Dingo CX1000 with a bucket, and had a lot of fucking dirt. And so I had 2 dump beds worth of it, and I went and dumped that at a dirt place. But I had to turn that thing in, so I had probably about 700 pounds left of dirt that I had to do something with, and it was too much to put in Lowe's bags. So basically, I went to the wood line in our neighborhood, which is about 500 feet from my house, and dumped it in the wood line about 20 feet into the wood line.
That's pretty far, though, and she complained?
Yeah, I mean, it was about 15, 20 feet. And yeah, it was nobody's property, but apparently this woman complained. And like I said before, I don't even have Facebook. My wife has it. Showed me. She was like, "God damn it, Robert! Don't put this stuff you made the neighborhood Facebook page. So,
It's like a weekly discussion between you two, isn't it?
Now you need to go rent that machine again and pull the dirt back out.
It's a badge of honor,
well,
brother.
I was
Right.
thinking about just renting the machine again and dumping dirt on the lady's front porch, and then putting my
That's a good idea.
Just
that
if
sounds
you
like
do
a good,
take
good-
pics,
good idea.
like build a big pile of dirt and then dump a bunch of your cards on top of it.
the vaccine cards or the
Both.
Vaccine.
But yeah, give her both.
She needs them.
So-
You know, I got the stickers too, and I've been posting the stickers all over my little town here.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for what you've done here. And also you were the one that was kind of the inspiration. You posted a couple months back, like, "Hey, why don't we all get together? It'd be real cool if we got together." And so it kind of has led to an official get together, July, I think 16th, 17th, and 18th in Birmingham. So
Eden Bray.
Right.
Beautiful Gothic mansion.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to see you there, aren't we, Robert?
Sorry, I was lighting my cigar. Yeah, that's
Definitely.
July 16th through 18th, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Ian Bray Mansion in Mountain Brook, Birmingham, Alabama, and we have a good bit of people that are going to be joining us, and we have a couple prospective guest speakers that I'm working on right now. So
Good for you, man.
interesting.
Fantastic.
Hopefully it's Emilio Estevez.
Well, it is.
Okay,
that's
good.
one of them.
Whew.
I was going to wear my D2 Mighty Ducks 2 hockey jersey, but
Yep.
it may be him. It may not be. It may be somebody else. So equally as good.
Good. It's hard to get better than that, though. But and you also got like a golf lined up on Friday, something for everybody that likes to golf, or is that Saturday morning?
Saturday morning, yeah. We're working on a golf tee time there at the local course, which is located about a quarter mile away from the mansion. So should be a good time.
Cool, man. We're real excited. I mean, I'll definitely be there. I think I think Bob will be there. I'm gonna make these guys come, drag them kicking and screaming.
Oh, goodness.
Be there or be
I'm
square.
looking forward to it, man.
And I'm not really a golfer. I'm a homebody, so I'll just be chilling around the house, just chatting with people, and
I'm
Eating
not a golfer.
Cheetos.
you're not a
I'm not a
golfer
golfer.
either.
I took golf lessons when I was a kid. Maybe 1 or 2 lessons, and I quit.
I'm not
But I'm-
surprised.
So you're a
that
golfer.
not
But I'm a golfer because I took lessons, right?
Really not
Yeah.
surprised that you're not a golfer.
So yeah, we're all really excited about that, and it's going to be neat getting to meet some people. We drove down. Madison and I drove down with Mac, and we met Cat Reaper and Professor Moody in Birmingham one afternoon for lunch. But it's going to be cool to continue to get to meet people.
Well, let me tell you, man, I would be stoned as hell right now, but I've been weed free for the last month or so because I've been coaching football, and I didn't want to fail a drug test for that. So,
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But I have a couple questions for you, Joe Bear.
Go for it.
First of all, that's a nice chin diaper you got there.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been used a few times, so I just I washed it and it still stinks a little bit.
Could you put it back on?
Too much information.
With your yard, you need to check out Scott's Turf Builder Pros, the purple bag.
The purple bag.
Uh,
How much
yeah,
does that
it'll-
cost? I'm a little bit poor.
$18.
Too much.
Steal
There
it.
you go.
Just lift the bag. Walk out
So
like you're
what
on
does
the
he need
store.
to do?
So,
Like get about 12 bags of it, rent a Bobcat, and spread it around his yard?
So
And
the
then the
reason. Go on.
Oh, no, you go ahead.
I was about to say the reason my yard looks as bad as it does is because John over here told me to buy this Scott's pre-emergent stuff. He said put it out in the spring and in the fall. And what I do, I put it out in the spring and the fall. But he didn't tell me I needed to put other stuff down. And the reason it's brown is kind of a different story. But I'll get sprinklers for that later. But there's still other weeds. John didn't tell me I needed to treat for other weeds. I kind of thought that treated everything.
Yeah, I was just protecting you from crabgrass.
bro, and then he's got some. Scott also has some other good weed killer elements as well. But the other thing I was going to tell you is, what you need to do is you need to dress up as an MS-13 gang member for Halloween.
How do you know I'm not already one of those?
Well, I can tell, bro.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that all the time. When I walk in front of people, they usually do a little, walk around me kind of thing.
It's probably for a different reason.
Hey, I'm just saying they're scared of me.
Gang member. But no, what you need to do is you need to do that, and then use your 3D printed guns to hold up the Taco Bell next to your house.
Hey,
So
There's a plan.
that would definitely get me put in jail.
If you were part of MS-13, you'd have no problem with
Just
that.
let me know so when the news crew shows up, I can be like, thefreespeechforum.com.
Yeah, plug that in for the entirety of Huntsville.
You should shout that out when they show up as you're getting put in the car.
This is not a bad idea for advertising. I'm pretty cheap, so only $1,000. You put me in jail for 5 years.
I thought this was America. I
thought I could do this. Come on. Taco Bell put their building there. It's not fair. Come on.
It's
I
on your
mean,
property.
what's the teen population in Huntsville like? Like,
3.
is it big?
325.
Okay.
325,000.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Bunch of smart, rich motherfuckers up here, too, so watch out.
Except me, I can't buy the purple bag.
Yeah, I'm kind of retarded. So before you go, Rob, I know you're a veteran. You've had a really cool military career, but we got a big Memorial Day thing coming up, and we've talked with you some about it. So, you got any thoughts on that?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I want to say y'all got a great little video put together. I think it's captivating and just motivating. It pumps me up to see something like that put together. So thank y'all for that.
Yeah, Rob's got a sneak peek of it. A couple guys got a sneak peek, but nobody else has seen it yet.
You're gonna love it, Robert. We do that thing for guys like you, man. Thanks for your service to the country. No kidding.
Spilt the beans.
No, you're good. So, and what else you got?
Well, no, I was just gonna say, I don't know how much time you got. How much time we got?
We just are here. We don't have a timeline.
Okay, well, if you don't mind, I'd like to just throw out my buddies real quick, if that's not a problem.
Oh, please, man, it would be an honor.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to list out all the people that I've lost that are friends of mine over the course of 6 different deployments, and how old they are, where they're from, our unit, and where they were killed and when, if that's okay.
Please.
So first we got PFC Stephen Bicknell. He was 19 from Prattville, Alabama. Alpha Company 2505 Parachute Infantry Regiment, killed 15 October 2006 in Samara, Iraq. There's Sergeant Lester Barancini, 33 from Bakersville, California. Alpha Company 2505 Parachute Infantry Regiment, killed in action 15 October 2006, Samara, Iraq. Lieutenant Michael Cerrone, 24 from Clarksville, Tennessee. Alpha Company 2505 Parachute Infantry Regiment, killed 12 November 2006, Samara, Iraq. Specialist Harry Winkler, 27 from Jacksonville, Florida. Alpha Company 2505 PIR from killed 12 November 2006, Samara, Iraq. Specialist Ryan Bell, he's a real good friend of mine, 21 from Colville, Washington. Charlie Company 2505 PIR, killed in action 5 March 2007, Samara, Iraq. Staff Sergeant Justin Estes, another good friend of mine, 26 from Sims, Arkansas. Charlie Company 2505 PIR, killed in action 5 March 2007, Samara, Iraq. PFC Corey Coster, 19 from Woodlands, Texas. Charlie Company 2505 PIR, killed 5 March 2007, Samara, Iraq. Sergeant Andrew Perkins, 27 from North Glen, Colorado. Charlie Company 2505 PIR, killed in action 5 March 2007, Samara, Iraq. Specialist Justin Rollins, 22, from Newport in New Hampshire. Charlie Company 255 PIR, killed from 5 March 2007, Samara, Iraq. Staff Sergeant Robert Stanley, 27, from Spotsylvania, Virginia. Charlie Company 255 PIR, killed 5 March 2007, Samara, Iraq. And let me tell you, all those ones that were on the 5 March 2007, they were called the Samara 7, and you can Google that. It's a big deal. Sergeant Daniel Woodcock, 25, in Glen Allen, Arkansas, or Alaska, excuse me. Bravo Company 255 PIR, 11 March 2007, Adwar, Iraq. Specialist Joshua Boyd, 30, from Seattle. Charlie Company 25 PIR, killed 14 March 2007, Samara, Iraq. Specialist Greg Miller, 22, from San Diego, California. ACO 2505 PIR, 26 May 2007, Samara, Iraq. Sergeant Clayton Dunn, 22, from Moreno Valley, California. ACO 2505, 26 May 2007, Samara, Iraq. Specialist Michael Jarry, 20, from Texas City, Texas. ACO, I'm trying to do this as fast as I can.
You're good, man.
2505 PIR, 26 May 2007, Samara, Iraq. Specialist Roberto Casor Jr., 21, from San Jose, California. CCO 2505 PIR, 7 July 2007, Samara, Iraq. Sergeant Joshua Morley, 22, from Boise, Idaho. Scout 2505 PIR, 26 August 2007, Samara, Iraq. Specialist Tracy Willis, 21, from San Antonio, Texas. Scout 2505 PIR, 26 August 2007, Samara, Iraq. Staff Sergeant Justin Bauer, 24, from Loveland, Colorado. Decode 2505 PIR, 10 January 2009, Samara, Iraq. Staff Sergeant Sean Flannery, 29, from Wyoming, Pennsylvania. ACO 2502 Infantry Regiment, 22 November 2010. Gadamuka, Afghanistan. Alfred Acaverano, I think we call him Bacarano. 20, from Apopka, Florida. SECO 141 Infantry Regiment, killed 13 December 2011, Chark, Afghanistan. Staff Sergeant Liberto Loaiza, 28, from El Paso, Texas. SECO 141 Infantry Regiment, killed 25 May 2012, Chark, Afghanistan. He's a good friend of mine. Staff Sergeant Mark Shaldo, 31, from Naples, Florida, 603rd Aviation Support Battalion, killed 11 March 2013, Kandahar, Afghanistan. Very good friend of mine. And Sergeant First Class Sam Harrison, 35, from Houston, Texas. ACO 1504 PIR, killed 12 August 2014, Ghazni, Afghanistan. And to all those fallen comrades, we think about you daily, and we appreciate the ultimate sacrifice that you get. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Hear,
Yes.
hear.
Thank you.
That was really humbling hearing that. And let's just all remember this weekend, it was those guys who even let us have something like the Free Speech Forum. And, that's why we exist. And, those guys never got the opportunity to kind of live the life a lot of us do. And we get to live the life we do because of the sacrifice they made. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, man.
Thank you, Robert.
And,
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and we plan on continuing to honor those vets, the guys that we have lost through the weekend, and we've got a video coming for everybody that we put together just out of respect. But man, thank you so much for coming on tonight. Thank you for all the help you've been to us. Just being a volunteer, being an American. I mean, you're seriously setting the example of how people need to be being a patriot in this information war we're in. Because,
You got that right.
So
Man.
So
Fucking war. We got to battle on.
that's right, man, and we're gonna have fun doing it, and we are just here to arm the people with a voice, and I look forward to the future together with everybody, and so I think we're gonna close up here.
Thank you, Robert.
Okay, fellas. Thank you.
Take care.
Yeah, have a great
Thanks,
night,
Robert.
man.
See ya.
You too with your diaper chin self, Jerry Bear.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you put that on for the next stream as well.
please, yeah.
Yeah.
See you, man.
See you
Bye
later.
bye.
All right.
All right.
So, so you gonna shut it down?
Yeah.
Closing remarks, Bob. You want to close us out since you started?
Okay, I'll be happy to do that. I've had just one hell of a good time here tonight.
no
Oh, yeah.
doubt.
And I'll never forget it. That was very touching to hear Robert go through all those names of people that are not here anymore who gave their life in Afghanistan and Iraq. That was really something. And so I'll just say again, I'll close this by telling everybody, please watch the video, the multimedia presentation. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised at the depth of it and the scope and what it's going to do to your heart, because it sure touches mine. And I'm just anxious to hear about the feedback and all these great nuts up here tonight. We had such a good time. You want to say your closing remarks? I'll say goodbye, everybody, and I'll see you on the board.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, we're just here to have fun, and have fun, and we're gonna save America.
Yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. A lot of fun tonight. Me and Jerry will be here again next week, same time.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, guys. Yeah, so we'll be here next week. We don't have anything quite planned just yet, but we do want everyone's suggestions, feedback. So make sure you leave that in the board or on the on the forum. This way we can see that and we can tweak things. So, but yeah, thank you guys.
All right, you ready to go to Taco Bell?
Maybe I'll smile next
No.
time.
Give us that big